What should I do to become a businesswoman? How can I start my own business? Those are questions I hear all the time, and we're going to explore that today. There is no one size fits all answer to this, and the path to becoming a successful businesswoman can vary greatly depending on your individual situation and your goals. However, there are some general tips and advice that I can give you that will help you begin your journey to entrepreneurship. I am Tanika D'Souza, a life and business coach and founder of the 100K Society. And today we're going to explore how you can prepare and become a successful businesswoman regardless of your background or education level. So, here are 3 keys to help you prepare for becoming a successful businesswoman. Number 1 is get educated. Now, the thing that I'm going to advise is obviously look for a business coach. A business coach is going to help you identify some weaknesses, areas for improvement, as well as provide support and motivation to help you reach your goals. Your business coach is also going to help you set goals. Sometimes you come into entrepreneurship and you don't yet have an idea of where you should start or what things are realistic. And so your business coach is going to help you do that as well. Having someone who is invested in your success and who can offer you some unbiased advice and feedback is invaluable, especially when you're just starting out. A good business coach will help you stay accountable, help you stay focused, help you stay motivated, which are all the essential things you need to get started in business. They're also going to help keep you on track. So if you create timelines, action plans, steps to creating your programs, they're going to make sure that you're not just wasting your time and that you're taking the steps necessary to get things done. The biggest thing I'll tell you here is that you have to be prepared and be coachable. Your coach is giving you objective feedback, and it's really up to you to understand how to use that and to use that time with your coach efficiently. Another part of educating yourself is to read relevant books and articles. There's a lot of information out there. There's always new trends in business, possibly even trends in your industry. So keeping up to date on what's going on and what's relevant is very important when you're new to business. What I will say is not everything is going to apply to you, but having that understanding so that when you're talking to your clients, your customers, you want to understand what they're seeing in the world so that you can respond with how your business and how your services are going to help them. Also, in these books and articles, you can learn about people who've already achieved the things that you want to achieve. You can learn about different techniques, different systems, and different things that will help you grow your own business. And another part of educating would be to interview successful entrepreneurs. So in my family, we're very big into the informational interview. We teach this to all the kids in my family, but this is definitely a skill whether you're graduating high school, college, starting a business. Informational interviews are where you interview people who are doing things or who have skills or trade or anything that you want to learn. You're literally just asking them for time to speak with them and to explore and ask questions about what they've done, how they got there, and any advice for you as you are starting this path. So as a businesswoman, if you're starting in entrepreneurship, interviewing successful entrepreneurs is definitely a way for you to get some inside feedback on what the journey was like for others, for them to give you some advice on what you could do. And this is really a great way for you to learn and to avoid some of the pitfalls, because you can see how others have been able to successfully navigate those things, and you don't have to do it and navigate that firsthand. The other thing that it does is provide you with a realistic view of entrepreneurship. Oftentimes we go into business and we think, I'm going to work for myself, I can do this, I have a great idea, but we don't understand what the ins and outs look like, what the day-to-day grind might look like as an entrepreneur, or even what it looks like to work in your industry. So having those one-on-one conversations with other entrepreneurs will also give you an inside view of your potential life as an entrepreneur in that space. The other thing that it does is start to open up your network. When you share with people what you're doing and they've already been down that path, they can then refer you to other people or resources or things that you may not have ever heard of before, but because they're already in that space, they can give you really great advice and point you in a direction that could be really, really beneficial to you. So it widens your circle of influence and contacts and resources, which is something you just can't do on your own. Number 2. So first we started with educating yourself, and we talked about building your network, learning, and being coachable. The second area that I'm gonna tell you is super important, which is to master your personal development. Things that I'm going to share here are what you're going to develop over time. So I want you to hear them as things that you're striving for, and not things that you will have when you begin your entrepreneurial journey as a businesswoman. So number 1, develop a strong work ethic, right? You need to be disciplined, organized, committed to your work. This will help you succeed in any business venture that you set out to do. For a lot of us, we had this when we had jobs. We definitely apply this if you are moms. You have to be organized to manage your house, and the same is true for your business. You have to develop the discipline, the organization, and the commitment to your work in order for you to see any type of positive result. Number 2, be positive and confident. I believe that your ability to be successful is really hinged on you being confident. So a lot of the things we're sharing today is you developing the tools, the skills, the knowledge so that you can be confident in what you're doing. And I added in the positive attitude, because having a negative attitude and being very pessimistic is never going to get you anywhere. However, instead of always thinking that everything's going to be positive, and the minute that things aren't positive, that means that you're in a bad space, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you at least have to remain neutral, right? Life is going to happen, things are going to happen, and you have to make a decision that, yes, I am experiencing these things in my personal life, but I'm going to choose to continue to move forward in my business. That, in my opinion, is called neutral thinking, because it doesn't rely on you having everything perfect or you being in a great mood in order to invest in your business. So what I'm saying is you definitely have to do what it takes to build your confidence, and you have to stay committed to what you want to accomplish in your business. And it definitely can't come from a place of thinking things will fail or having a negative attitude. Number 3, under developing yourself personally, is being a risk taker. For some people I meet, especially as a business and life coach, I meet people and they're so afraid to try something new. That's the name of the game in entrepreneurship. You're going to be doing new things. You've never run a business for yourself before. You've never run it to this level of success before. So you're going to have to push yourself outside of your comfort zone in order to experience the things that you've never experienced. So think of it that way. I want something new, so I have to do something new. So being a risk taker and not being afraid to try new things is going to be essential for anybody who is embracing entrepreneurship. And the last piece under your personal development is to be persistent. Don't give up on your dreams, on your goals, even if things get tough. Okay? This perseverance is eventually going to pay off because you're going to keep going. The only way that you fail is when you quit on yourself and you give up on your dreams. As long as you stay in the game, you stay persistent, you will see success. So that's what I have to offer under my second point of personal development. And then the last, number 3, is start networking. As I mentioned before in the informational interviews of sitting down and talking to other entrepreneurs, that is a great way for you to learn a lot, but networking is key. Right? It's one of the most important things because what happens is, as an entrepreneur, especially with a lot of you starting online business, you literally sit at home in your studio behind your computer and you're not getting out, you're not meeting people, and your business really can't take off as well because you're not introducing anyone to what you're doing. So the benefit of networking, one, is for you to connect with other professionals. So in the first example I gave you, I asked you to speak to people who were in your industry or other successful women. But in networking, I want you to expand your horizon of people that you know and people that you're connected to. So connect to other professionals in other fields. Maybe you'll realize, hey, I'm a business coach and you have a marketing firm. Maybe a lot of your clients need my services before they work with you. There's a lot of collaboration that can happen in networking, but when you're first starting out, I want you to use networking as a way for you to open your mouth about your business, connect to other people, and to just widen your sphere of connections, of people you know, resources that you're exposed to, in the event that you need something, in the event that you have a really great idea. You have people that you can bounce these ideas off of. You have people that you can consult when you want to do collaborations. But there's just so many different benefits that's hard to explain from the outside that you get when you start to network with other business owners. So you can network by connecting to other groups of professional business women. You can join industry events. You can join professional organizations. But the reality is you have to join something. You have to attend the event. You have to get outside of your own home, of your own computer, of your own social networks. You have to go and meet people outside of who you already know. So I hope those 3 things help. And for a lot of people, some of the thing that holds you back is you're thinking, how do I become a businesswoman without a degree? Or how can I be successful if I've never done this before, right? So here are a few things that I'm going to share. The biggest is there's no one path to becoming a successful businesswoman. Some of the most successful businesswomen in the world never completed college. Okay? While others have MBAs, advanced degrees, master's, doctorate, whatever it is, but that is not a requirement. You are not required to have a degree in order to start your business. Important thing that you have to have, it's not the degree, it's for you to have drive, for you to have passion, for you to build knowledge for running your business. You need to be invested in what you're doing and believe in what you're doing. And if you don't yet understand everything there is to know about your industry, learn it. go out, there's lots of great resources, whether there's podcasts, courses online, business coaches, anything that you need to do to build your confidence and to gain knowledge. You have to do that. To me, that's way more important than trying to decide, do I need a degree? Do I need a certificate? You really just need the passion and the drive to pursue your goal. The other thing that I'll leave you with is that becoming a successful businesswoman takes time. It takes effort. It takes dedication. It's not going to happen overnight. So enjoy the process, enjoy the networking, enjoy the personal development, enjoy the business development, because you are going to go through a process to reach the success that you want to see. So I hope these 3 points helped you. The biggest thing that I want you to walk away with is believing in yourself and building the support through coaching, education, and a network so that you have what you need to build your business. If you don't have a business coach or a coaching community, join me in the 100K Society. It's a business coaching community aimed to help you reach your first 100K in business revenue. You can go to 100ksociety.com, which is the number 100, the letter K, society, all together.com, and the link is also below.